Hey everybody, welcome to Blacklist Universe. Sorry if this is... you can see it well enough. Trying to do a slightly new angle at this point. Hold on, I gotta turn my tablet on. Enter passcode. Alright, you guys don't look. Alright, well here's my layouts from last night, but I am going to be working on the layouts to the next. I could do this sideways, probably better for the screen. The next exciting page of BITBOY. You can see all my different pages and whatnot here. Grab this. What I generally do is I go here. I've pre-laid out. Here, if I just click that, all you see here. Micah, mommy's calling you for dinner. Of course, she has dinner as soon as I start streaming, because isn't that just the way it is? I have this pre-drawn layout thing for my page grids according to how my pages print, right, on my printer. So I did that, and now it lays out pretty the same every single time. So I just kind of grab that, copy it, and I move it to the next one. So let me undo that. Gallery, create a new one. 11 by 17, paste it down there. And then I will reduce its opacity by half. Create another layer to start drawing on and start drawing in blue. Now I need my script. Where's my script? Say hi to some people. What's up, Roscoe? Hyper Potato, Reagan. Literally finished my Twitch stream 5 minutes ago and you suddenly go live. How serendipitous. Indeed. I am serendipity personified. You won the print last night, right? That's right, Hyper Potato. That's true. What's up, Comics Bear, Roscoe Davis? Man, my voice is already shut and I haven't even started yet. This is a bad sign. All right, here's my script. Let me move it to the other page. Or, yeah, I'll move it to the other page. All right, other screen, that is. So let's see, this is page 11. Page 11, BitBoy issue 2. Panel 1, the river waters run silent and still. No, I fell asleep right. I had to go to the doctor today. I have not a chance to finish it. All right, well, there you go. The more you know. What's up, jalapeno milk? All right, Brent's very breather in his mouth, managed to flight out of the river, limp body skimming, drawn Brent's skim into the distance. Black. Panel 6. The blackness fades. Brent opened his eyes to a blurry green figure standing over him. Okay, 7 panels. 7 panels. Black. All right, so I know I want the bottom 3 panels to take up about half the screen. I'll do this a little more. What's for dinner? Nothing. Does not communicate with me. How do you keep track of where you are on the page? Keep stuff from being too small or too big. What? Where I am on the page? I mean, this is the page. This is my 11 by 17. That's my full border panel, right? My border panels and whatnot. That's all laid out nice and good. I did this based on a previously existing or a previously existing format, right? And then I just sort of measured it out and I kind of drew it in and out. And I just copy and paste it every time I start a page. All right. Now panels 1 through 4, 5, 6, 7. Zoom back in the distance. All right, this can be a long, thin panel. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, you know what? Here, I can do this. This will be a nice way to balance the page out. 7 panels, and I'll just make the panels like that. So then I can make my center panel can be my break panel, my bleed panel, as it were. If you guys don't notice, I usually take 1 or 2 panels on a page, and I'll bleed them all the way out to the side. Does every panel have its own horizon line? No. I mean, if you're doing it top down like a bird's eye view or worm's eye view, then those don't need horizon lines, but they will have vanishing points, which is not the same thing. It smells like sausage. It does smell like sausage. I'm not really hungry though, so all right, we'll just move on. So I'm just going to start a different layer so that if I need to change stuff up, then I can. All right, so the river waters run silent and still. So since we want it still, we want sort of a horizon line here. Maybe the trees over here, black with stars. I know that doesn't look like some BMS, but VBMS. That means black with stars. And then I'll have like that. That'll be my river waters running silent and still. All right. Panel 2, strange. Emerge into flight out of the river. So there you want to do sort of a from the waters, like in the foreground, because you want to be pulling the action up out of the water here, right? So actually I want his body to be heading this way. So he's got his limp body being pulled out of the water. And then, splashing, water splashes. Now I'm going to end up having to design this drone sort of on the fly. But that's all right. I can do that. I kind of wanted this drone to be anti-gravity more than like a drone or a jet drone or something like that. But I might have to figure that out because... All right, so splashes that out of there. Panel 3. Just give me a honor. All right, I'll have him. Wow, you know what? Panel 3 and 4 could have just been merged. The drone rent zooming distance. Well, yeah, actually, I can't. I can just delete. You know what? Let's do that. This is why I like writing my own stuff, because if I don't like how it looks when I'm reading or when I'm doing it on the page, I can just go ahead and change it. Writers hate it when you do this, but I'm my own writer. So, all right, now I can just grab this and just make this a larger panel. Maybe even tilt the action up this way. All right, splash water, trees background. Yeah, bigger panel, and then and then I don't have to. This can be my bleed panel because it's a bigger panel, more action. And then this one is you want the water line here, and then zooming into the distance, you have our guys, and then maybe I can throw that bridge up that I drew in the earlier one, and something like that. Bridge, city, stuff like that. And then you have your little zoom lines. I see. Zoom off into the distance. All right, then this whole panel is just black. So much easier. The streets are safe with NHW around. Or what are you talking about? All right. What comic is this? This is BITBOY 2, Jalapeno Milk. BITBOY issue 2. Oh, by the way, yes, indeed. Like and share. Subscribe, like and share if you've not subscribed already. I'm sure you have, but What the heck? All right, see ya, Nighthawk. Roscoe talking about Kamala. Nighthawk Warrior. What are you eating? Okay, don't talk with your mouth. That's disgusting. All right, and then panel. This is shoot. You know what? I haven't even designed Hodel. I haven't designed Hodel. I know there's a design of Hodel, but I'm a little tentative about doing it exactly that way. I wanted to be a little more realistic just because of the way I draw. I wanted him to look sort of like a cross between Oogway and like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, right? So I don't know. Now I'm gonna end up having to like character design him on the fly here. This is gonna be such an easy page because this panel is basically a blurry this. Blurry green figure standing over him. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just this whole bottom page. I just have to draw this one panel. Well, that was a very easy layout to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'd love to see another chat with you and Roland. You guys are great. Oh, yeah. I haven't talked to Roland in a minute. Yeah, I should get him back on here one of these nights. One of these lonely nights. I know, don't sing, right? I know, I understand. Pay Eden. Eden has been paid. And she has her own PayPal channel now. PayPal account now that she's 18. So, all right, let me get Bitverse. Where do I find Bit? Okay, Roy. Oh, see if I can just find it online. All right. So the Hodl Bitverse. Yeah, I'm not gonna go exactly with that because right now he's in a wizard hat, which is kind of a shtick. But for the purpose of this, I don't want him to be. I don't want him to be. Okay. Cookies. Yeah. Bitverse. Can I just see this? I don't even know how to get to this. Explorer, market, Bitverse. Search assets, active listings. Our planet. Packs, elements, rigs, inventors, lands, rigs. I know I have all of these characters somewhere. All right, I'll just use that one that I found. Hold on a second. Sorry if this is not very exciting for you. Images. Let's go back to images. One of these nights. Oh, the first Huddle. Comic Hub. The first comics catalog. Is that it? There's Huddle. Huddle gang. So here, I'll show you guys what they've designed. Sorry, this is going dark. So this is the Huddle they have designed. Now, my job here is to take what they've already got sort of established on the cards and stuff and work them into the story in a way that I think makes sense, in a way that I think builds a universe. So somehow I have to take this design. I have to get to this design. And I've laid the foundation. Oh shoot, I forgot to put the book in there. Oh no, I think that's on a later page. Never mind. Do any of you guys know where a writer can post his content, particularly mini-series stories? I mean, you can post it wherever you want, man. I don't know what you mean. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle meets Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's something along those lines. He actually has. Oh, I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, he's a man turtle with powers. We'll explain it in the book. But it's gonna make sense. Twitter, there you go. Aloha, aloha, aloha. What's up, P Money? Perry, Roscoe, everybody here. All right. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my throat. So I'm gonna try to do what I sort of envisioned here. See, that nose is like a snapping turtle nose or something. I don't know. I was trying to go with sort of a quote unquote realistic. I like turtles. Tortoise. So let me see some turtle faces. I'm gonna look up some real tortoise faces images. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Some of those suckers do have those beaks, huh? All right, so let me do. That's kind of a mean looking tortoise face. All right, sort of a. Except it's got to be some sort of what is it? Anthropomorphized, so to speak. So he's got it, or it's like emphasized that nutcracker mouth thing that turtles have, or tortoises have. I kind of want to give him that, like Oogway has that old timey, not old timey, but he's an old looking dude. Make it a tortoise with a Scottish Terrier face. Turtle doxing. Hodel kind of looks like Razor or Toka or whatever that. What? I am not familiar with these peoples. And let me look up Oogway. I want to copy him, but I want to get some influence from. I kind of dug the way his little shell thing was. But again, yeah, I can't copy that. And I don't want to do it cartoony. But more Oogway than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is kind of where I was headed with it. Because I do want to still maintain his shell. Right? But I don't want it to look like the Ninja Turtles shell. More like, and I don't want to be, I think Oogway's is like this huge, big old thing off his back, but I want it to be more like a, sort of like armor. If I can think of it like armor, like the way you draw a gorget. For those of you who don't know what a gorget is, it's that thing around the neck of a knight, and something in between. I want him to have like hands, but also just those big claws. Like Oogway just has giant claws, 4 fingers, and then the other guy seems to have fully humanoid hands. But I just kind of want to draw something of a happy medium, right? He's got to have a thumb because there's not much you can do without a thumb, as far as I can tell. I do all my best work with my thumb. All right, so let me go back to the character. Yeah, see, I don't like that just cramped up chest thing. It is 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for me, so I should probably have done a character design. You know what? Why don't we do a character design? Ethan, not Skyver, I got your message on Facebook. That's all I'll say about that. Gallery. This is not a drama channel. I don't much care about it. So, all right. So we'll take his. We're gonna do a character design now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm working from here, and I'm trying to get it to some place of what I consider, I don't know, a happy medium. Because, well, first of all, it is a turtle or a tortoise.
No, it crashed.
So I did want to give him a little bit longer of a neck, because the tortoise has a long neck.
Is there still one person?
And then the human, the anthropomorphizing part of this story is important. So the fact that we have a walking, talking, powered up tortoise dude, it's I think it's important to the plot. So, or I've made it important to the plot because it was important to the characters that they wanted to have in the story. So, all right, something like that. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I forgot. Tortoises have tails. Ooh, that doesn't look good. We're gonna nix the tortoise tail. Comics Bear says turtle is terrible. Change it to a mighty bear. Turtles move too slow. Comics need more bears. This issue does not have a bear, but there is a mighty bear in the universe. So I'm not quite sure what episode or what issue we're gonna introduce the bear. What is the bear's name? Let me look. It's Grizzly. Here. For you. Here's another character I'll have to get into at some point. Grizzly. Happy now, Comics Bear? Are you happy now, Comics Bear? Junkyard, as long as it's not a front tail. Indeed. Indeed. All right, let's get rid of that. And then back to what I was back to. There we go. Huddle gang. All right, let's see. There's what a tortoise looks like. Thanks, Mike. You're welcome. You know what? Let me not do a forward face because anyone can see what a tortoise sort of has. And all right, that's sort of a tortoisey type of a body. Give me those.
Depending on IP where.
Again, kind of want to give him that cool, gorget style thing. And the fun thing about this is, I know textures can kind of get annoying and stuff, but the scales on tortoises, like legs and well, now hands, but the tortoise scales are cool because they're like, they have this pattern. They have like large scales like this, and then those large scales have small scales next to them, and then it kind of has smaller scales, and then larger, and then bigger in. Oh gosh, that's gonna take a long time to draw. What happened with cross-examinations? I have gotten into the bad habit of being out of the habit of doing cross-examinations, and I do often intend on getting back to it, but it's just I need to get back in the habit, which it's it's like getting out of the habit of things. I don't want to say I got into whatever. I just got into some I don't want to say rut, but some funky habits after staying at my mom's house. So yeah, I will do my best. Well, that's not true. I haven't done my best, have I? I will try to get back to doing XE soon. Soon. I did do one or two, but it's like I said, it's like trying to get back into an exercise routine. I just haven't gotten to it. Is this for BitBoy or something else? This is for BitBoy. So I feel like I should draw him with his staff, just so you can see him holding his staff. The hat I'll get to later. The hat will be later in the story, but just for sake of drawing him with the staff. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him these shorter, stubbier fingers, but with these long nails, and he does use the nails to kind of manipulate stuff. This is for BitBoy. Yeah. God misses you at cross-examinations. Oh. You're going to guilt me into it, huh? Going to guilt me into it. I get it. Why is Max meowing? What does he want? No. And I kind of want to give him those sort of, how the tortoise's legs kind of end on these fat flares of stuff. Gosh darn it, some of these tortoises have the coolest stinking scales on their arms. It's like, I could really go nutty with the detail on these scales. Like this kind of cool scale, which would set them apart certainly from the Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Tortoise. Let's see what a tortoise belly looks like. Maybe I can get a good shot of a tortoise belly. Let me type in tortoise belly. Tortoise belly. Maybe there's something cool and interesting in a natural tortoise. Ooh, look, it's an empty tortoise. That's messed up. Whoa, that is weird. Golly. So his spine just goes all the way up, stuck to the back of his shell. Wow. Explain that, evolution. Bloody heck. That's weird. Yeah, sorry. No way you're explaining that. That's just freaking bizarre. All right, here's a baby tortoise belly. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. So it does have sort of a little sort of has a collar. That's weird. Like it goes here, right? And then it's got like this. Oh, okay. So that would explain why Uguay looks like he does, because he does have a little like collar thing here. I don't want it to look like Uguay, but darn it, they did a great job of using the natural elements of a tortoise shell. And then sort of a peck section, and then sort of a weird kind of goes this way instead of the other way, and then like this, it's like a giant wrestling belt. Interesting. And then each of these shells has details of its own. Cool stuff, man. And unfortunately, well, whatever, like that. Turtles must have huge stomach. Imagine having non-opposable thumbs and trying to conquer. Wow, my life truly is a miracle. I know, weird, right? All right, and then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore the tail. Let's just say that this particular tortoise just kind of keeps his tail in his shell. Shall we? Then let's fatten up his legs so it looks more tortoisey.
That goes pretty good.
And then give him some stubby toes with those nails.
Right? Always on rainbow.
I mean, I could sort of spread them out. Sort of like do the. That's kind of cool. I like that better. Let's spread those nails out. All right, and then have his shell kind of like coming out like that. That's kind of cool. Kind of give him a jagged shell design. Sort of like that. All right, let me get back to his face. Back to his face again. Oh, there goes rainbow. Let's find a good. I don't want him to look like he's 1,000 years old. Let's just get a good, sort of a youngish tortoise face thing going here. No, that one looks weird. Let's see the different tortoises. Texas tortoise, Indian tortoise, spider tortoise, radiated tortoise. What in the heck? This has been radiated. All right. I get the feeling no matter how young the tortoise is, it looks like it's 100 years old. It's like a baby tortoise. It looks like it's. Oh, it's cute. Sorry, here. Baby tangle. It's cute. All right, let's see this face. I'm looking for a good face that I can take elements from. That just looks like a snake head. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Although I do like its eye. I'm going to steal that eye. Everyone's like, I can't see anything. That's just a giant blur. That's fine. All right. And then sort of, let's up here, let's just slope down the nose. And kind of bring the nose back in a little bit. There we go. Still gives him that beakish thing that they do have. It's my problem is like when I reference stuff, I want it to be realistic, but it's like, hey, we're talking about a giant walking turtle here, so how realistic can it be? Tortoise. So, and I'm kind of having him talk like Jarvis. Yes, sir. It's like a butler. The buttling tortoise. Except he's not. He's really more of a sidekick than he is a butler. And then kind of cool scaliness going on everywhere. All right, so that will give him sort of a stretchy necky. But it comes to a point here. Hope that's not too oogway. I don't know. Let me look at a picture of oogway. Whoa, oogway does have a tail. Oogway! And a cape. Well, I mean, he's a giant walking tortoise. There's not a lot of different ways I can go. I don't think he looks too much like Oogway. Dang, Oogway's got all the scales too. Darn it. Well, I mean, what can I do? He needs a freaking. I just want him to look cool. All right. So let me. Yeah, let me go with that. What do you guys think? Is that a good huddle? Huddle the turtle. And then later he does end up wearing the sort of the Gandalf the Grey hat. He won't for this issue. Or actually, I think I'm gonna have it like off to the side. He doesn't sort of like that. Huddle, 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 huddle. Gamera had jet fuel in his shell. Well, I mean, there's a lot of room in there, so. I used to think turtles could crawl out of their shell like a crab could. Yeah, that'd be cool, huh? Not this one. Not this one. All right, let's do that. That'll be Huddle Gang. Huddle Gang, Huddle Gang, Huddle Gang. So, not too far off from what I already had here.
Yeah.
Right. I was more worried about people thinking it's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles than Oogway, but I don't want to get accused of any kind of theft either way around.
Watch out.
It's just you do have sort of a limitation on how to design a walking, talking turtle character. And you know, the turtle Mutant Ninja Turtles went one direction. Kung Fu Panda definitely went a different direction. Both cool, I think. Except for I'm not the hugest fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Check cams again.
Right here. All right, so that'll be that. I will.
Outside, right here.
Is the turtle's name Soup? Ah, no. What book do you have a turtle in? This is BitBoy. BitBoy. BitBoy, BitBoy, BitBoy. Right now I have to design this. So first, I have to draw the limp character.
What? How did I not kill him?
So this is very, very loose, you can tell, right? But like I said, this is the layout portion. I will be doing the breakdown portion shortly following. Box turtles are black and yellow orange. What's up, Kevin? If you're not busy, man, if you want to just pop in and chat while I draw, we could do that. We could do that. Or you come here to learn, young Kevin. Color can help separate him from the other turtles. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. But it's not a turtle, it's a tortoise. I wrote that into the script. Although I don't know how much difference it makes. Let's see, we have him strapped here. I guess we could just strap him across the belly like that. And then maybe, should we crotch strap him? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if he's terribly comfortable, right? It's all messed up. Ah, you're in bed, and you're here to learn. All right. I could do a little Fantastic Four homage and kind of make the top of this thing look like Kirby. Doot, doot. That'd be cool. I should do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just leave that. I will homage the king through the homage that I think it was John Byrne created Kirby, wasn't it? No, it wasn't John Byrne. All right, so that is about all I need for a layout. And then if I want to go in, what I do is I kind of knock this down real light like this. Then I create another layer. And I go in with my blacks. Actually, what I'll do, if I'm worried about doing, oh, what is that? What the heck? Why is that there? What is happening here? Redo new layer. All right. Is the shading. Like, I will do a layer here. I'll just do it in blue. And then I'll grab a bigger, actually I'll use this marker brush. And I'll go in and I'll just drop a layer. So where do I want the light source coming in? I want this guy to have sort of a 3/4 light source. So I can just drop his shadows in here. And then when I'm going in to do my final breakdown render, I can take advantage of these very simplified shadows. Right. So I could just do this whole side of him dark. Yes. Et voilà. Tout est l'élepou. All right. And then I will take this layer and also lighten it up. And then add another layer. And then go in with the blacks. And then change my pen back to... Let's use Studio Pen. All right. And then I'll zoom in. I'll do the zoom. And let's begin. Let's see. Let's give him a nice round head. Sure, why not? And now keep in mind, this is not going to finished inks. This is just, gosh darn it. Something I hate about Procreate is like it keeps flipping back between eraser and pen. Give him some humanish eyes. Because you do want to relate to the giant talking turtle. Will you be joining Matt Cosson on his live stream again? Again? I have never been on his live stream. I was just in the chat. I mean, if I see him on and I'm up, yeah, I'll jump on. Happy to hang out with the Mattster.
I can't hear you talk.
All right.
Good.
Now, turtles do not have teeth, do they? They just have beaks. I know that sounds silly, like a silly question, but you know, geese have teeth, so. And the Ninja Turtles have teeth. Oh wait, does Huddle have teeth in his picture? Ah, he does. They gave him teeth.
Too fast for you.
All right. Well, it looks like I'm going with teeth.
Yeah. See. Copy can.
Right. Going with teeth, ladies and gentlemen. Going with teeth, or some semblance of teeth. Oh, that's how I'll phrase it. Yeah, he's got some semblance of teeth. Because I think geese teeth aren't actually teeth, but they just look like teeth. And geez, those are the scariest set of teeth on freaking Earth. All right, dang it! Now it's on BITBOY. Where's that tortoise picture again? I'm probably just gonna goof around with the way his scales are represented here. Except that's the kind of cool thing about this is I can use his scales in the when you're doing the shadowing and stuff. So I could like shadow. Let's do this shadow here and turn around and just be like and I have details in the shadows. The shadow knows. Turtles have pointy teeth. Are you serious? No, you're gonna make me look up turtle teeth, dude. Tortoise teeth. No, they don't. I don't see no teeth in there. And I'm pretty sure this one is photoshopped. All right. I need to use that dragon group coloring trick. Oh, there's another one. Is if you're like, okay, I want to use this, and I want to do this, and I want to do this, and this.
That's cool.
You know, and you could go to select color fill and just tap. Whoops.
First on
Automatic color fill. Dang it. Why is it doing that? Is automatic? It's automatic, right? Freehand rectangle ellipse. Color fill. Add, remove. Copy, paste, feather, save, load, color fill. Why is it filling the whole bloody background? That's very strange. Color fill. Why isn't it coloring the sections? I don't know why it's doing it. Never mind. That's very weird. I don't. Yeah, this drag and drop stuff is kind of. Oops. That's weird. Always fun when your technology doesn't do what it's supposed to do. The likeness in that portrait of Mitch McConnell is uncanny. It's true. It's gonna be like, I hate Trump. Never Trump. Never Trump. All right, so let's just do some funky coal designers. Start on the hand here. Do do do. Do do do. It's funny because I'm working with these guys at BitBoy, and you know, one of them is the artist that already did all the designs on the characters. But the I don't know how to say it. The there's no real sense of continuity from one to the other. It's like, if you're just creating a bunch of cool characters. But for me, the way I kind of want to approach it is like, it's not just a bunch of cool characters. It's the building of a universe, right? And obviously, you want a universe that's populated with a bunch of cool characters. Of course, obviously, almost doesn't need to be said. But I don't know, that means for me, it's like I've got to build in designs that make sense to that continuity that I'm trying to build. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to step on the toes of another artist who's already done these designs and they have been approved. Um, but I've got to find some way to keep that stay as true to that as I can, but still try to build out this cohesive universal sort of feeling, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not explaining it right. What's up, James Hayes? Doing good, feeling good. Doing good, feeling well. Yes. But if you do understand what I'm saying, then cool. Cool. Too cool for school. Bear's headed back into the woods. All right, man. Do you like drawing digital on a tablet better than with paper and ink? No. Um, no, I don't. I just find it more time saves me a lot of time, and it's a lot more forgiving. But that's why when it comes to the like sit down and just ink this stuff out, I print it out and I do my inks that way because I still I'm a traditionalist, man. I like the tactile nature of everything, but this certainly does save me time. I'll never go fully digital. Um, I mean, I'm not saying I would never do a project fully digital. Like I'm doing some NFTs and stuff fully digital right now, but I would never give up traditional for digital completely. Plus, even though I do have a closet full of originals, I like having originals. Oh, I haven't even put the stinking. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Dang it. That's what I meant. I haven't put the frames in. So that's another thing you do. You create a layer. Here, let's undo that. Undo new layer. Let's do it here. New layer. You pop up the drawing guide and you put drawing layers, drawing assist, and then you find where you want your panels to be. Where's the dead center of this? Is the dead center? 1.5. All right, let's do this. Do that. Oh, that is way too thin of a line. Go here. And 1, 2, 3. No, I think I do like it there. Where do I want it? I want that panel to be very thin, so what is the center of the panel here? This is the center. Okay, we'll go here. Now that line's just too thick. Here. And here. Right? Yeah. And then the thirds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that is about right, isn't it? Yeah, let's just do it from here. Oops. Here, there you go. And then here. Oh, wait. This isn't. Oh, that's why. Because. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Sorry if I'm talking to myself. Forgive me. You're still here, I noticed. Oh, wow, more of you are here. Cool. You know, this reminds me, the tortoise and the hare. I don't care how long that rabbit slept there. There's no way the turtle caught up to it. Okay, that turtle has creepy eyes. Sweet. Creepy-eyed turtle. Tortoise boy. All right, now back to the tortoise. And now, see, now I have to draw them all the way out to the edge here. And I can do these. Do these. Do these. Do these. Do these. Even shade that in there a little. All right. Drop that in. There we go. That looks cool. Kind of like that. That's part of design. Like when you're drawing, it's like, especially when you're doing finishes. I'm obviously not doing finishes, but you want, this is something I try to teach people or explain to people. You want everything to look cool, which sounds like, yeah, duh. But I mean, like, you want every shape to look cool, right? You want, if someone's gonna zoom in and look at something, you want to be like, that's an interesting shape, right? You don't want to just draw a big blah. And a lot of artists, they tend to do that because they, well, I don't really know what the reasoning is, but they'll just draw like very boring shapes, like for shading and for to create mass and weight and whatnot. They do these very boring shapes, and I know those shapes aren't all that interesting, but this is not finished. I'm gonna print this out and I'm gonna ink it, and the inks are gonna actually have more details than this. So that's what that is. All right, what do you guys think? There's Hodl. Hodl gang, Hodl gang, Hodl gang. Yeah, when I read comics, I'm often going, this book needs more cool shapes. No, you don't consciously think about it, P Money. Right? It's not a conscious decision that, I really enjoy that shape. It's a subconscious decision, and it's why your mind looks at one piece and says, wow, that piece is really cool. And you look at this other piece and you go, I don't know, there's just something weird about it. There's just something off or boring or uninteresting about it, right? It's not, the design isn't meant to be conscious. It is a subconscious thing that the artist who's designing it has to be conscious of. Because we're smarter than you, P-Money. We're just smarter than you, okay? Okay? Amazing how much art and story writing found in comics. I was looking at Doug TenNaples' sketchbook he carries around to jot down ideas and drawings as they come to him. Yeah, I should do that too. I've forgotten more ideas than I've come up with because of that. You know. That's the truth of it. All right, so he's being pulled out of the water, so the clothes are really sticking to him. Parts that aren't dripping. Dripping, dripping. Kevin knows what I mean. Right, Kevin? Cynthia, did you read the free copy of Lone Star? Did you, Cynthia? Wait, what are you guys saying? Is there any lag to that pen? I guess light shading would be very consistent and good. There's zero lag. That is one thing it's better than the Cintiq in that sense. There's in the Cintiq you get lag, but here it's like instantaneous. All right. Oh, you're not finishing yet, so shading later. Well, it's not. Yeah, I mean the shading is there. It's just my inking is going to be different from what you're seeing here. All right. Mike, when starting a comic book, what makes you decide whether you're going to draw on paper, ink, or on a tablet? I've been doing everything, or I've been starting everything on the tablet lately. It's just kind of become my shtick, I guess. I don't know how to say it. It has become my habit. So I'll do this, and then I will go to paper afterwards. Do you pick out a theme first? Huh? I mean, a theme in the book, but not a theme for the art. I don't understand the question. I'll be honest with you. All right, that looks. His head's going to be here. His nose is going to be here. All right. Vic, you're such a dork. Doug said he winds up throwing a lot of his stuff away. Huh. That is not where near goes. All right. So, I mean, in the sense that I don't know, throwing it away like literally like just chucking it in the trash, or just like he doesn't do anything with it, because I've got plenty of stuff I just never did anything with. But yeah, I don't know about just throwing stuff away. I tend to keep a lot of crap. All right, When you aren't the writer of a comic, do you usually get strong detail of what they want you to draw, or do they mostly let you decide? I mean, it depends on the writer. There's a writer like Neil Gaiman. I've read one of his scripts because he used to print them like in the back of Sandman. Um, he'll be like, there's 328,000 grains of salt in the salt shaker. You know, I'm being facetious, but he gets ridiculously detailed. And then there's writers that just, say, outdoors. They'll just give you a basic setting, and then just kind of let your imagination run wild. When you create your comic, what comes first? I guess not using it. Oh, do you pick out a theme first? Oh, you mean when I create a comic from scratch? You don't mean like when I'm starting to draw a page. No, I don't generally pick a theme out first. But I do like. I kind of like. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I mean, it's important to have a good theme, so you don't just kind of want to leave that to the end. But sometimes, um, you'll figure out a theme through the motivations of the characters, the motivations of what you want to happen in the story. The theme will, oftentimes just kind of get blurted out of the mouth of one of your characters. At least when I'm writing. Um, Otherwise, sometimes if that doesn't happen and you do have a theme first, you might find yourself trying to shoehorn that theme into the dialogue of one of your characters, because you don't want the theme of your story to go unmentioned, right? You don't want people to be like, well, I guess the theme is this. It's like you want the theme to be stated by someone in the story, so you can sort of set up that argument throughout the script. Um, but yeah, oftentimes you'll just, because you'll have characters with the specific motivations, um, and then like the words that sort of define the theme sort of just spill out of their mouth when you're writing it. If your characters talk the way they do in my head, I could just be schizophrenic. Does that make sense, Cynthia? And I don't always stick to the theme must be stated up front sort of thing. Like in Monster Hunt, um, you know, kind of the theme of Monster Hunt was, you know, even though they are monsters, um, really they're just, we're all monsters, or none of us are monsters. I can't even phrase it right, but we're all just imperfect, you know, because the theme was kind of the title. It's Monster Hunt, but the 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 answer to the question of the theme is, we're all just imperfect. Carson, what's up? My children have returned from their gala evening out on the town. I'm so not really even designing this because you can only see it from the bottom side where it's connected to. Dude. Hello, Eden. How was your evening?
It was fun. I had a good time.
Wonderful. Say hi to the audience.
Hi, audience.
Do you want them to see you in your pretty dress?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you on with someone?
No.
Here.
Eden wants you to see her in her pretty
Oh,
dress.
it looks weird because I'm weird.
Ah. Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Here,
Go ahead.
I did the design of the dress. Oh, this lighting is bad. Never mind. You can turn the camera off.
All right. Let us.
It's weird because usually the thing's over there.
Over where? It's always right there.
No, the screen.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
This
It's
the monitor.
not.
You usually put it up.
No, I don't. I sometimes do. Sometimes. Wait, what'd you say? You want me to switch it again?
No, I didn't say that. Oh, but you can't.
Whoa. Very pretty. Must get looks from mom's side.
Yeah.
Canadians. How long did it take for you to create and make your own stuff? Are your kids interested in doing art? She is. The rest of them are just interested in playing video games.
In music.
Oh, next week I'll no longer be single. Matt Carson. Where's the wedding, dude? I didn't get my invite.
You're not invited.
Dang.
Oh,
Correct.
wow.
All right, we're done. We're done ogling my daughter. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oklahoma. All right, don't send me an invite. Don't these Oklahomans know that San Diego's the place you want to get married at? Honestly, I mean, people, come on. Maddie Nice is slick. Congrats. Yeah. Congratulations. Can't wait. You'll be a married man. Your entire life will change. Wait, what's gonna happen? Is she just gonna move in with you and Mikey? Or are you gonna kick Mikey out? Or are you guys gonna get your own place? These are all personal questions you don't need to answer.
What's your address again? No. Credit card number.
All right. Look, it's Kirby. I'm totally swiping Kirby. I am. I'm swiping Kirby. All right. So what I want to do here is sort of a. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Make that make sense. I'll probably figure that out in the pencils. I mean, in the.
Says they'll have an apartment.
Right on. Where? Do you have one lined up already? I mean, have you figured this all out? Have you figured this out, Matt? You know what?
They're
Let
gonna
me
get
do it
married,
like
and then
this.
it's gonna go on like every other day. Well, see you next Tuesday. Or you know, when I was leaving tonight.
Huh?
And then Fabian went to give me a hug, and he squeezed me so tight, and my neck still hurts.
Oh,
I almost cracked my back.
did you enjoy it?
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong with me? She asks. All right. Back to layer 5. Back to this, and back to studio pen. All right. So somehow I need to make this make sense. No, I don't like how that looks. Yeah, the twirly things don't work for me. I kind of want to do like a. Let's do something like a. I don't know how to envision anti-gravity. All right, Cynthia, thank you for coming by. God bless. How much for a Ghostbusters commission? Ask somebody else, Vic. So let me see. If I draw a line here, I'm going to draw a line here. And then I do like this. Like that. Like that kind of thing. Two, three. He doesn't want my bolivars. $500 is which is like $2. Is it really that much? I thought bolivars were like 80,000 to $1 now. Vic, you're not from Venezuela. At the altar, I'll lift my mask. Oops, kind of missed on that one. Something like that, I think. And then do another one back here. Kind of. For static Bobby, oh, pay money. What? I'll do it only if I wait. What are you talking about? Oh, the Rocketeer Commission. What? All right. Yeah, where's the honeymoon, Matt? You gotta do something extra fancy since you already live in San Diego. You can't bring her here for a honeymoon. All right, let's get back to layer 1 and see if I can do anything that makes sense here. What I want to do is, oops, splashes, obviously, splash. So this is going to do some real shorthand on the splash. the water just going everywhere. And then somehow or another, you know, he's going to be dripping, draining from water just everywhere. Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. This will make more sense when I'm inking it instead of just all this in a bag of chips. And then I'll do what I can do is I'll do something like this, and then it'll be like wow, like that. Like it's forcing these discs of anti-gravity waves pushing down. Wow. It won't look so half thought through in the final. Trust me. I'll do a cool like texture with it. That. I'd ask if that looks cool, but you can't really. I don't know. Does it make sense? Does it have pressure sensors? I mean, the pen. Oh yeah. I don't know how much, but yeah. Is that Herbie? Yeah. Except mine's Kirby. Except I'm probably not going to call it that. But yeah, I'm doing sort of a homage to that little character. It's a cross between that and like Johnny 5, I guess, maybe. Oops. I want to have this sort of anti-gravity technology sort of in place. There's going to be a lot of cool high-tech stuff in this story, so impossibly high-tech, I guess. You know, like a superhero comic book. Right. Fun fact, Herbie was created because TV didn't want a character that could set himself on fire. What? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean Fantastic Four. You mean the Human Torch. Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's been so long since I watched any of that, I forgot. Torch wasn't in there? Whoops. Bye, Elijah. Elijah's going to work now. Right, so, and then I'll just do lots of splashes here. Splash, 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 splash. Splash. And then, I don't need to do all that. All right, Matt, see you later. Enjoy your in and out. All right, let me do just something real simple here. because I can do all this with a brush. I don't even need to figure it out here. So just scribble these lines, and these will become, believe it or not, waves that I will just do with my brush. Waves, and then here, just needed to do dude with the anti-grav. See, that's one of the things I want to do is I want to take this anti-gravity stuff that this little Herbie drone thing has, and I want to build it into the BitBoy suit. Even though currently BitBoy cannot fly, I'm like, it would be so cool if he could. So that's sort of my plan. I haven't cleared it what the powers that be, but we'll get there. Oh, you know what? I can do the bridge over here. Since I drew that bridge on the other. Oh, that's cool. We'll do that. Bridge. Bridge, bridge, bridge. And then trees. Trees. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? I have a... It's exactly why you have a drawing guide, guys. Edit your drawing guide. Drop perspective in there. Pop it on your horizon line like so. And then you can create a drawing assist layer and have all these wonderful lines for your bridge or your highway or whatever. There goes Max. It was a car, I'm right, a Volkswagen Beetle. What? Herbie was a robot created by Reed Richards. Yeah, he's also talking about Herbie the Wonder Bug. So let's see. Whoops. Oh, shoot, I forgot. And that'll go in. And then why don't we just throw some lines in here for some buildings in the buildings in the distance. Like that. And then maybe a pier or something along those lines down here. The bridge has to have. Oh wait, where did I draw the bridge? On the other page. There we go. So I'm trying to replicate this bridge I drew down here. Okay, so all right, the pillars come up here. Pillars on either side. That. All right. Does any of that make sense to you guys? I can make sense out of it, even though there's a whole bunch of jumbled lines in there. All right. Mike's thoughts on the Eternals trailer. I haven't watched it, actually. First time I look better than Angelina Jolie. We're born on the same day. Yeah, I have not watched it yet. So I'm going to watch it at some point. I saw little clips from it from like, I don't know, Emergency Awesome or somebody. I can't remember who was doing something on it. But yeah, still haven't had a chance to actually watch it. So, apologies. Apologies, no apologies. All right, let's see. All right, erase those because that's where the leg is. And then the rest of that I can just fill in. But what I do want here is Let's do a white syrup, large. All right. And I'll just kind of go like, yeah, let's do that. Let's have them zooming that way. Why didn't that work? Because this should be there. All right. And then I can take, go back to Studio Pen, and I can just be like, that. That way he's just zooming down the river, like so, above the waterline. And the waterline is, of course, just lapping waves and whatnot. And since the last 3 panels are just this, wow, that was the fastest stinking layout breakdown page ever. You know what I could do is I could do some sort of a background. I haven't figured out what I want above him, but I should have something above him. He can't just be there, right? So let's edit the drawing guide. Let's do horizon lines way down here. Like that. Now let's make it a little more worm's eye view. A little more worm's eye like this. And then there we go. All right, now let's draw. Let's do this on the assisted layer. Let's do a pole. Always good to have a nice pole. And the pole could be affixed to like a bracket. Now the problem is I'm working on the grid, so I can't just draw lines wherever I want them to go. Right? And then have the bracket affixed to like a beam. Put beam up here. So this is like he's in the bit cave, for lack of a better term. So I'm going to have to come up with some semi-industrial looking layout to explain away all this. And then let's do another beam over here. I could do like a beam. Oh, John Malin's Project Thunder teaser trailer is debuting. Bum. And then, of course, if this beam's over here, that means over here. Then I have to erase this. Wait a second. Don't they have the Jack show tonight? Why would you launch a teaser trailer during your other show? Whatever. Actually, you know what I could do is I can make this into an I-beam as well. That might make more sense. I-beams everywhere you look. That isn't a regular turtle. That makes sense. That's right. It's not a regular turtle. And then I-beams across there, and then I can just do some beams across here. Oops. Like that. And then just keep going across crossways, because oof, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Like that. Of course, this should all be dark. I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of lighting. You can have lighting hanging from here and then just have a big lamp behind them. I could have a lamp here. I don't want it to look like it's oh, I could do like a surgical lamp. All right, let me do like a sort of a surgical lamp type thing here. And then that will let's unassist this and erase here. Then after this, I'm gonna convert this to blue line. Like I said, these first two panels, this is just black. This is a duplicate of that panel, so it's just blurred out, right? And then I should make all of this black back here. I could do that with a brush. And then, yeah, the rest of this is all stuff I can figure out in printing. So what I do here is I turn off my drawing guide. I go here and knock out all my blue lines. Like that. Right? And then I just create a top layer here. Make it a screen layer. Can you guys even see this? It seems like it's kind of blurry. What tablet do you use? This is an iPad. This is an iPad. And then I use, I pick cyan, lighter, more towards the white than the blue because it prints very, very, even though it looks like very, very light here, it still prints out pretty dark. So, and you don't want it printing out too dark because that is bad. And then you just drag that over there and boo, everything turns printable blue, non-photo blue, they call it. And then I just hit share JPEG and I save image. And then when I go to Epson's Smart Panel, and that's the thing on an iPad, you have to download the actual driver for whatever printer you're using. Then I select that. Next. Then I grab a piece of paper and load it in the printer. I'll take this lovely piece of blank Bristol board. Lovingly place it in my printer and I hit print. And then bada bing, bada boom. Are you doing extra work by not finishing it on the tablet? I don't want to finish it on the tablet. Like I said, I don't like working on the tablet. I accept working on a tablet because it's faster for doing layouts and breakdowns. I mean, how long have I been doing this stream? 1 hour and 39 minutes. And I grant you it is one of my shorter breakdowns because so many of the panels are so simple. But what Epson do I have? I have the Workforce 7820. And I tell you what, it's a great printer, Eric. It is a great printer. But yeah, there it is. There's our little huddle. There's our huddle guy. And so I'll go in here, and I'm not just going to trace. I'm going to add textures. I'm going to, I'm going to add blacks to this background. I'm going to probably do something funnier, funkier with the lines. I'm going to, obviously make those actually look like interesting instead of like little crowns. And then I'm basically going to take this very loose breakdown and I'm going to turn it into waves, trees, and a crosshatched night sky. And then this garbled mess I'm going to turn into a bridge in a cityscape. So, but all that I can do on the paper, not on the tablet. So There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you all for enduring that lesson. Now, I'm probably going to wrap this stream up. It's an hour 40. I think that's long enough, right? You guys don't need me to be going on and on and on working on this page. So you guys can see this later, I guess. Thanks, y'all, for coming in, hanging out. Let me switch my camera here so I can bid you a fond farewell with my glowing face. I'm joking, but I bet we see someone calling for canceling white paper. Awesome. I got an Epson with some stimmy money a couple months ago. I was sick of my HP. Yeah, my last Epson, it was refurbished and it wouldn't feed. The paper wouldn't feed, but the printing quality was outstanding. Like I had to hand feed each page. So irritating. And then again, when the cat peed on it and the scanner stopped working very well, I'm like, it's time to go get a new one. So I went down office Staples, I think, and yeah, that sucker was only like $260, something like that. And I was like, baller. So I grabbed it. Works fantastic. The prints are astounding. Like I've printed out copies of original pages, just straight scans of original pages, and the difference in the variation of the blacks in the print itself, even the tactile feel of it, it was like I'd have to grab a loop or a magnifying glass to tell which was the original. That's how high quality it was. So phenomenal stuff. You know, I could burn a whole new Michael Ringo piece. Just kidding. Don't get your panties in a bunch, Scott Kurtz. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. God bless you, and I'll see you on sometime soon. Hopefully, I'll do a cross-examinations tomorrow. Pray for me. God bless.